y'all? I'm here to talk about super improvers and how it's used in middle school. It's a little bit different than in elementary school because in elementary school it's per student. When you have 75 students, that's a little bit impossible. So the way that I do it, you can see it on my board right here. It's by class, and just in case you're not very familiar with super improvers, their goal is to get to living legend. And it's not really a tangible reward that they'll receive. The goal is to get the class picture on the ceiling that will stay on the ceiling tile forever and ever, and they will always be known as living legends. So it's not like you get a treat or you get a reward, though sometimes I do give them free time in class just to have a little bit of immediate satisfaction. Right now, my class, they are leaders, and so you give the classes goals by class period, not by individual person, so you're only having to keep up with 3 goals. And right now they are leaders. They had different goals for fans, rookies, starters, leaders, and so forth. So they're each goals, and they progressively get harder each time, harder to attain, harder to achieve, because you want to keep pushing them, and you want to change the goals so that they don't get bored with it. Right now, for example, my goals are all students will stay on task for 2 days in a row, and all students will bring their do now to class for 2 days in a row. And lastly, all students will bring their materials to class for 2 days in a row. And you may be thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to keep up with this? It seems to be a lot. And I totally have that issue. I have a reminder on my computer at the end of every class period that goes off to remind me to check and see were they on task? Did they earn, you know, did I have to speak to anybody? Did they bring their do now? A lot of times I would check that at the beginning of class because that's when we do our do nows. And did they bring their materials to class? So I have an alarm to help me with that because I struggled with remembering. And one more thing I wanted to say. Oh, I also struggled a little bit with keeping up with it, and I was like, 2s in a row. Did we do it yesterday? I can't remember if we did it yesterday. So I'll do like a half mark on there, on the paper. So like a half mark if they do it for another day, and then I'll make a full mark if they did it for 2 days in a row. And this is kind of what I've done. I put it on a clip, and then I can just flip through as they get their goal. And then I've taken the painter's tape, is that what it's called? Painter's tape, and stuck it on there, and then I can just pull and put a new goals up there easily. Everything I just printed off with Word. Very simple to achieve and do. It didn't take me a whole lot of time. I am going to put my goals that I have done so far on my blog if you want to look those up. It's lightonahilllife.com, like light, L-I-G-H-T, on a hill life.com. If you want to check those out, there will be a teacher section where I'll have any of the whole brain teaching resources that I found. And feel free to leave any questions or comments below, or check out my blog and let me know. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck.